Hello, hello, welcome to Pieces Pat Paints. I'm Pat. I paint pieces. My hair is an absolute insane mess. That's a little better. That's not as good as it could be, but it's better. Wow, that was crazy looking. Yeah, we paint miniatures here. That's what we do. If you're into that sort of stuff, stick around because that's what we're gonna paint miniatures. And I answer any questions. So if you've got questions or something like that, feel free to drop that in the chats, and we'll I'll answer them. I'll answer them live. I try to do the best I can to catch them as fast as I can. They don't happen often, so it's not hard. Anyway, if you like our weirdness and brand of humor, we'll be here talking about, I don't know, whatever comes into my brain or whatever anybody brings up. I try to steer the conversation away from anything that gets a little too crazy, so, Yeah. We're always dropping stuff too. You get used to that. Anyway, let's get started. We'll put this up here. Boom. Okay. So Myconids. Myconids are mushroom people. So the fungus is in fact a fungus. I was hoping they were gonna fit on these little ones. I'm still thinking I might just trim this down. Because we're gonna end up doing something to the base anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking we trim this down. Is what we're gonna do. I have a pencil that marks on everything, guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but it pretty much marks on everything. Anyway, we're gonna make a mark. Help us get that thing done here. It's nice to have a mark so you can know how much you really got to cut out of there. Otherwise, you could make yourself crazy. Okay. I'm just throwing everything on the ground today. Very careful. Very, very, very careful. I make Kevlar gloves. I think I have some somewhere, but I don't. This isn't gonna be too bad. Just don't force it. Let the blade do the work. See, I'm pulling it all the way across the length of the blade. So that's the big key. If you'll let the blade do the work on most things that are cutting, then you're gonna be okay. See, I pull it out of the cut just slightly. Pull back to the back here to the inside edge, and then I'll pull it to the tip, towards the tip as I go down. See, and then I'm coming back and out. I'm not sawing. Just get a little prep work done so we can get this guy down in there. It's very light. I'm not even going, as you can see, I'm not even going hard enough to really cut myself, but it'll catch some of that edges and it'll turn down. There we go. All right. That'll work right there. Now we got them in bases. Well, you gotta wear little fit bases. Damn GW bases are expensive. Don't try not to use those if you don't have to. You can print some out now, but yeah, go. Excellent. Okay. So I kind of got these started. Mostly these are earth tones. Myconids, like I said, they're mushrooms, so we want them to look, like mushrooms. So, yeah. So this is the official art here. So, this one will probably end up at the one of them being a little bit more red, and one of them being a little bit more like orangey. And this one's got blues, and this one's got greens. So we can kind of mess around with them a little bit, which is fun. And since we got a bunch of these colors already on the palettes, I was like, hey, let's do it, right? Let's get it done. Let's do it. Hey. Why waste the palette? Hey, it's good. We're good. Oh, crimson down. We'll probably need some Alzarian crimson too, actually. Now on the photo we looked at, the tall one is the one that is the reddish one. So I don't know that it really matters. It's not really the same size, honestly. Really look at it. Sure. Anyway. I do think I want to do this one. Fade from yellow into red on this guy. Well, I guess it was a whitish color, wasn't exactly orange. It was like that fungusy color. guy is almost spent. So this guy was, it's a good start on the mushroom fade there. I guess they're both very different looking. Greens for this one. Which green should I do? Probably a phthalo, just because it's green over just now what the hell did I do? This one. Forever. I'm forever losing it to the green. Have some more. I just have an older one that I'm trying to use. And this one's older too, but it's not as old as my other one. I think I have one that like rolled around in an art box for a decade or so before I even realized I still had it. And it's like soupy. The paint itself, it's old style acrylic. I think the recipe is different. It's an older acrylic, not old style. Older. Probably going to bring this up to like a olive green by the time it's said and done. Get the dark part of this in. It's kind of hard to see it, but there are like little sections to it, so I'm kind of trying to. I'm not just throwing green on there. There's a way it kind of flows on it, and it does get a little bit difficult to figure out where it's going sometimes if it goes behind things, but I'll be able to kind of. That kind of thing in. Continuing in with the phthalo blue. Diego's here, mow the yard. guy who does your lawn. I have really bad allergies, so like I can do it, but I gotta wear a mask. I don't think I'd have to buy the mower, and then I'd have to find a place to keep it so they don't steal it. And, it gets to be a mess. So. Certainly is a funky creature. I think it looked like, what was it, magenta? Kind of like magentas and purples. For their claw, for that guy's claws. Really strange looking stuff. I like it though. Pretty crazy. Really exotic looking. Feel for it as I go here. Probably a little more green to it here in a second. Really seems like you want to have plenty of color here. Down on these bottom parts. Maybe we do a little bit more of the whites and stuff up here to the tops. Start kind of fading this on. Hey, it's Sir McBeardsly. How are you, my friend? And we'll take a look at what you said in just a second. Always lovely to have our one and only moderator and all things conversation starter, Sir McBeardsly. Let's see. Feeling a little under the weather today. Oh no. Let's have oral surgery. Well, yeah, that's a necessary evil as you get older. Hope you get to feel better, though, man. This sucks. Nobody wants to feel bad. And then go have surgery. Ugh. Although I guess if you're gonna have surgery, already feeling like shit at first isn't the worst. You'd be like, I already feel like trash. Might as well go have surgery. Yuck. Not a huge fan of oral surgery at all. Down again, just slightly. Grime it up a bit. This is a real thin raw umber, which is what the very base coat of everything was to begin with. They are forest creatures, and they are in fact mushroom men. So, you know, some amount of dirty brown is kind of forgiven, I think. I've almost got all the base coats on this guy done, which is great. Leave those claws alone. I do want to make sure we're getting all this other, because I don't want anything that should be dark and in shadow to still be popping out with light. We don't want to see any of that undercoat of the model. There we go. So now we're going to put him down, let that all dry. Take a short break. Getting 2 wisdoms removed. Hoping I'll be coherent enough to chill and play some Pokemon on Friday. If not, I'll just toss some random anime and sleep all day. There you go. Yeah, wisdom teeth are. I remember having my removed. I think I went back to work the next day. But you know, listen, I'm a tough guy. I'm shy. Sir McBeardsly, he knows. I don't quit. I'm gonna just be like, no, I can make it. I can make it. And it's not always a good thing, honestly. So it's better to do it the other way. Rest, relax, chill out. You know, here I am now 45 and it's like I'm 65. It sucks. So, you know, maybe some of that relaxing and not being so crazy about going out and getting stuff, going back to work and all that crap. Something to be said for that. I ain't gonna milk it. Yeah, see, I was different, man. I was like, I gotta get back to work. But I don't know. I had a very different feeling about a lot of things in those days that I don't have now. Dark color. It's just the base bottoms of it all. We're really gonna bring these guys up. Where is that? It's from cutting this base down. I'm supposed to. I spent so much time not using these things that it makes it really hard to remember to do it sometimes. It's funny, it's hard to tell the difference between the green and the blue there. These are exciting. Big fan of mushroom and fungi people. Yeah. It's a neat, they're neat. You really get to get like real crazy with these colors, which is cool. I'm a big fan of the crazy colored stuff. I like it when there's a bit of a wildness to it. It's definitely fun. I'm excited for Saturday. I'm not 100% sure what to expect from it all, but it should be really neat. Super pumped. For a second, put the wash on. Up another $3 today. Not bad. Ain't much. I'm only up by like 0.04% today, which is not great. So it seems like the markets might be having. Oh no, the markets are having a decent day. It's just what I have. Oh, tech is up hard. Dow Jones is only up 0.09. S&P up 0.21. S&P finally got to a profit yesterday for the fiscal year, or got back to profit for the fiscal year. So, it's soaring up, growing. I shouldn't say soaring. Nothing is soaring right now. It's all kind of like more like down a straight line like this. It went boom for a little while when the tariffs came in, and then it went boom, 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 and then when the tariffs kicked off, it went like this, and now it's doing that thing again. So we'll see. Hopefully it starts going up. Anybody who has 401ks needs it to go up. Really focus this on the Naples yellow areas. That's the part we're really going to be needing to make sure we keep those crevices nice and dark. And come back through here. And like I said, anywhere where you see if you see any of the white primer from the whole thing poking out in a crevice, it's definitely going to need a little bit of dirty in it. We don't want to have any peekaboo surprises here. Little white dog will be like, peekaboo, I see you, little baby. Love my children, but man, I'll be happy to be a grandparent and be like, oh yes, it's a wonderful baby, here you come back. My sister's baby with us all day. She's chill. She only cries when she's hungry, or she's that age is pretty easy. It's not bad. It isn't. You just I know I'm definitely too old for it now. It's probably. I'm no spring chicken. Most babies are pretty chill. It's when they get older and they have all these things that are going on in their lives that you have to help them with. That's when it gets really where you're like, oof. Glad I don't have any more of these coming. Don't get me wrong, I love my children and I would do it all again. Kind of looking forward to them all going off to do their own thing. folds and barnacle kind of things on him. Definitely try to accentuate those, get the highlights if you can grab them. Use the, as usual, use your model to your advantage. If it's got a lump there, you need to highlight it, and it's just going to help the model itself come out. Bring out the sculpt and what the person who made it, what their intention was. This guy's definitely getting old. You really gotta pay attention to that tip. You'll pull it up and round it off sometimes. It's not a bad brush for the amount of money I spent on it. It wasn't very expensive. I made a Hobbies, which is Pro Acryl's parent company. We have some Pro Acryl paint. I like their paint. Good paint. I don't really use those thinner paints as often as a lot of other guys. I use a much thicker style of art paint. Part of this guy too is kind of plain compared to the other one. Oh wow. Turn around and it's almost done. Baldur's Gate 3 has Myconids in it. They're cool. Oh yeah. To skip the years, they start. Oh wait. Yeah, skip the. There's a lot of Pokemon in the future. Yeah. Well, maybe. You'll be surprised. Sometimes they. Kids are strange, man. Sometimes they take to something that you think they're going to take to, or you want them to take to, and then sometimes they don't. And you kind of just got to be cool with it. You'd be like, all right. And they'll take on, they'll get into things that you didn't know they'd be getting into, and it's pretty awesome, honestly. But there's definitely a point where you're like, oh, yeah, I'm glad my days of that are over. Getting up to have to change a diaper at God only knows what hour of the morning. Sitting there trying to rock one to sleep. Ugh. That 100% does not want to go to sleep. This is just a touch of white. Top here, just bring out his face a little. So many nooks and crannies. This is one of those things where you really can't do this with a dry brush because it's all different tones and colors. Well, alright, I'm gonna have to pause for now. But they're starting to look like mushroom men. Here come the mushroom men, the mushroom men, the mushroom men. By the time they get done, they're gonna be a whole lot lighter than that. They're pretty dark right now. But we'll get them there. We'll just do. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, give us a like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Helps us out. moves our little vlog around the world and helps people see what we do. And maybe we can help some more people that maybe want to try to learn how to paint something, or get started painting, or maybe they just want to shoot the bull with us. I don't know. We're an interesting group of, well, Sir McBeardsly and I are interesting people. It's pretty much just us regularly. We have some other people that drop by from time to time. So, and we appreciate all the comments after the fact too. If you don't make it to lives, throw in those comments. I really do appreciate it. I love seeing them. I love it's definitely a joyous moment when you get a bing and someone's like, "Hey, I loved your show." So that's pretty neat. I really appreciate it, and I'm so busy right now getting ready for this show that everything is kind of behind. I will get pictures of, or short videos of all these things we painted recently before we get them sold, because we might sell them on Saturday. So I'll probably have a big dump this weekend, which will be great. So that's good. Other than that, I think we're done. Be good. Be good to each other. Be good to somebody else. Be nice to somebody. I swear it helps. Spread a little bit of niceness out in the world, and it helps the whole planet. I promise. It may not seem like it, but it does. You guys are awesome. We're gonna talk to you later. And Sir McBeardsly, get you feeling better, and good luck on that operation. Hopefully they pull them out with no complications. All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, there. What is going on?